is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, we are going to be ranking the top 10 point guards in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Now, look guys, I know the new Dark Matter Trae Young came out today. You guys have wondered, is Trae gonna make the cut? That's what we're gonna find out here in this video. Now, before I dive any further into this video today, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure to smash that subscribe button as we are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Now, again, a lot of the people that are shooting guard point guards are eligible, so even a guy like Bradley Beal, guys, is eligible to be on this list. Just kind of so you guys know what you're getting into. Bradley Beal, is eligible to be on this list. So we're gonna dive into this today, and hopefully you guys do enjoy it. Again, this is my personal opinion. I could be way off on some things, okay? And that is all okay because it's all opinionated in general. So starting off the list at number 10, we're going to go with Galaxy Opal Manu Ginobi. Now, obviously, you got to get the evoed version of Manu. But once you evo him up, I mean, there's really no downside to the card. Shifty dribble style, XM base on quick, Kobe size of Scotty behind the back. There's really no downfall of the card. Outside of he has no Hall of Fame defensive base badges. That's the really only downside I do see to Manu Ginobi. I feel like specifically, I'm not as high on the Dante XM base as a lot of people are. And that is why I have Manu Ginobi at number 10. It was really between him and Alex Caruso for this 10th spot. And I couldn't quite bring myself to put Alex Caruso ahead of him, although you can definitely make that debate. So, I mean, you can say they share the 10th spot. I'm leaning towards Manu Ginobi, though, at number 10. At number 9, maybe a surprise to some of you guys because of the way I've talked about him, is Galaxy Opal DeMar DeRozan. I will be the first person to admit that I don't love DeMar DeRozan. And it really is for one reason and one reason only, and it's because he's got a 60 interior defense, and he's just not a complete player in general. Treyburg based on quick is fine. Shift dribble style, Kobe escape, awesome. But it's just the defense that DeMar plays is just going to be so mediocre. I mean, yes, he needs a lot of badges. Yes, he can't get chef. And yes, the card is not nearly perfect, but he's still 6'7". But he still has that Kobe size of escape, which I obviously love a lot. I don't love DeMar DeRozan. I've never actually used this card, to be honest with you, and I don't plan on it. But I know a lot of people who do like DeMar DeRozan, and if that's you, because he does have an easy release to green, and he is decently tall, keep doing your thing, man. DeMar DeRozan can play in my team. Here's where the big gap lies between number 9 and number 8. Now, for me in specific, guys, I'm plugging in Zach Levine. And it's tough. Again, the difference between my number 8 and my number 4 is minuscule. Okay, it is minuscule. Zach Levine, you guys can say, is the best point guard in the game, and I won't bat an eye at it. Now, one thing I want you guys to kind of think about when I go through this is Zach Levine's drag back is one of the main reasons I don't love Zach Levine. So if you don't use that drag back type of move, then you're probably higher on Zach Levine than I am. Zach Levine base on very quick. You got an 88 interior, 93 perimeter. The dude can't do anything wrong on the court. 6'5", obviously his player model is not ideal. He's really tied for number 7. I mean, Zach Levine and who I have at number 7 are really, like, the difference is non-existent. And honestly, you might as well throw all of these guys together. But Zach Levine is a way better than DeMar DeRozan. Again, the difference between number 9 and number 8 on my list is so wide. Zach Levine is incredible. I've been cooked more by Zach Levine than a lot of other players on my list. But I've seen this guy cook even more, and that's Bradley Beal. Coming in at number 7. Triple threat online reward, but don't let that take away what Bradley Beal can do for you. And I mean, here's the difference, guys. You compare him straight up to Zach Levine. The cards are basically identical. Now, this says plus 119. A lot of that's right there, right? A lot of that's right there. Yes, Bradley Beal might lack a few stats that Zach Levine has, but at the same time, Bradley Beal's got the Kobe size of escape, which you guys know I love. She's got shifty dribble style, very quick Ray Allen base, which that's basically the same good as Zach Levine. Really comes down to this. He's got the Kobe size of escape, and Zach Levine doesn't. That is why I have Bradley Beal one step higher than Zach Levine. Again, the cards are basically identical. They're both going to compete on the defensive end, have incredible offensive ability. Bradley Beal, if you get him in triple threat online, guys, is a really solid reward and a guy that you can run at that point guard position and not have to worry about a whole lot. Although I like Bradley Beal, although I like Zach Levine, they're not as good as Galaxy Opal Dwayne Wade. When Galaxy Opal Dwayne Wade came out, I did not think he would be this good. He is, and he's more. Look at the card. I mean, 94 3-1, 95 driving dunk, good speed ball handle, good speed, lateral quickness, great defender. The one thing I might have been concerned about was Dwayne Wade based on quick, just because I haven't really loved the Dwayne Wade base 98. Haven't really loved it all this year. But then you give him the quick dribble style, Kobe size of escape, and it's like that dribbling made Dwayne's base even better because he gets open pretty easy and his release is super easy to green. You see me run D-Wade on my no money spent super often. And it's one of those things like if you have Dwayne Wade as your third best point guard in the game, I totally understand it. If you have him as your eighth best point guard in the game, I totally get it. The difference between my number 3 and my number 8 is so small. Wade lying right in the middle at number 6. At number 5, one step ahead of Dwayne Wade, Galaxy Opal Cade Cunningham. Right? It's just one of those things in which this Cade came out on February 25th, nearly 2 months ago, but you can't teach height. You can't. He's 6'8", and that is something you absolutely cannot teach. You just can't. Now, the thing with Cade is he does have jump shot 80, or at least I don't love, but it is on quick. Shift dribble style, Scotty behind the back. Half-court dribble sigs aren't great. Defensive tendencies aren't great. Defense is not great. It's one of those things, he's pretty similar to DeMar DeRozan on the defensive end of the court, although Cage is going to compete a little bit better with the 79 interior and just being that little bit more complete. This Cade is not going to be the best Cade we get this year. Cade Cunningham, when we get one with quick dribble style, maybe the Kobe size of escape later on this year, that's when we are going to see Cade Cunningham as probably the best point guard in the game. I had a lot of fun using this Cade while I did use him, but I just can't be any higher on the card. Coming in here at number 5. At number 4, the level 40 reward, Josh Giddey, 6'8", 7-foot wingspan. I used this card for the first time yesterday, and I actually liked him quite a bit. Why do I like Josh Giddey? Well, let's look on the defensive end of the court and realize that when you look at my entire list, I don't know if there's going to be a better defensive player than Josh Giddey. You give him brick wall, you give him rim protector. What more do you want out of Josh Giddey? I mean, the dude is 6'8", guys. 6'8", 7-foot wingspan. I know he has kind of a skinny player model, but it doesn't feel bad. I mean, he really feels pretty long on the court. Comes with Hall of Fame interceptors. Shooting-wise, you're looking at the Hall of Fame catch-and-shoot sniper. Playmaker-wise, really solid as well. I know he's got the Jason Kidd release, which gets a kind of bad rep, but he does have it on very quick, which I don't necessarily mind. Shift dribble style, KD size of escape is okay. Scotty behind the back is solid. I don't mind Josh Giddey, and if you do get him, you get a top 5 point guard. Basically, it's not free, but I mean, it's decently easy to get, and you can get him for free in this game. Coming in at number 3, Dark Matter Clyde Drexler. The opposite of free, who I still think is that little bit better than Josh Giddey. You wonder why? Well, he's got quick dribble style, also has the jump shot 5 on quick. So pretty similar to Josh Giddey as an overall card. I think, I mean, they're both cards that can do a lot of the same things. I just give that slight advantage to Clyde Drexler when it really comes down to it. I know Josh Giddey is that little bit taller, but Clyde, I just feel like gives you that little bit of a better overall player. That's just my opinion on it. I'll never get Clyde. I'll never be a card collector. I did it back in 2K19 for the Galaxy Opal Giannis back then. But I'll never probably grind it again unless we see another Giannis as the collector level reward. But Clyde, very solid if you did get him, coming in at number 3. And number 2, I gotta plug in Luka Doncic because this is a list that takes into consideration next gen. It's a list that takes into consideration current gen. He would be number 1 as far as my next gen point guards, But on current gen, he comes in at number 2, or just as an overall point guard comes in at number 2. There is no cheesier card in the game than Luka Doncic on next gen. I do want to say, on current gen, I still like Luka Doncic. He'd probably be 3 or 4 on my current gen list, just because there's some people that would surpass him. But I do still like Luka Doncic on current gen. I know he gets a bad rep on current gen, but the card is still really, really solid. But on next gen, I mean, his release, incontestable. You can't contest it. Has good dunk packages in the half court. Can move decent enough to get open. He is a just really solid overall card. And if you're giving me one guy to have on my squad on next gen, I'm taking Luka Doncic. It's that simple. And coming in at number 1, Dark Matter, Michael Jordan. I think these 2 cards are the best 2 cards overall in the game right now. The difference between 1 and 2 is a massive gap between Clyde. And the difference between Clyde and DeRozan is another, or the difference between Levine and DeRozan, my 8 and 9, is a big difference. So if I was to rank these in tiers, S tier would be MJ, Luka, A tier would be Clyde through Levine, and then B tier would be DeRozan and Manu. That's as simple as I could put it. Here for MJ, though, 6'6", 6'11" wingspan. You're looking at a card, all trays, dribble 6 basically, which are incredible. Scotty behind the back, MJ base on, very quick, super easy to time, super easy to green. MJ is really it in general, guys. I overall definitely love the card and definitely like what he can do for you in your specific squad. That's going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. I want to know down below in the comments, who was I too high on, who was I too low on, and who did I miss out on? Would you guys have liked to see Steph in this video? What about a guy like Ja Morant? Let me know all that down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.